Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. I'm Gigi Barnett. Hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. The weather was beautiful, so hopefully you got to spend some time with family, friends, loved ones outside this weekend. Hope you all savored that up because these next 2 days we're going to be experiencing quite the cold snap here. Get ready for those really chilly, cold temperatures. Have your winter gear ready to go. Jim's going to talk about the temperatures that will make it feel like it's January here in Eastern Carolina. So he'll talk about that in just a few moments. We are going to talk about the ongoing search for murder suspect Dominic Connelly that was in the Craven County area. We did get an update from Craven County Sheriff Chip Hughes last night concerning that search, what efforts are looking like now, and he did say that they are looking to broaden their search and expand the areas to continue looking and locating Dominic Connelly. So we have that update for you right here.
Nowhere to be found. That's the updated status on Dominic Connelly, a man wanted for the alleged murder of his grandmother and the stabbing of a deputy.
Our search efforts here have not brought up anything substantiated until since November the 4th.
Sunday marked the 12th day of the manhunt, and Craven County Sheriff Chip Hughes says they will be expanding into other jurisdictions now as he believes Connelly may not be in the search area anymore.
So we will be broadening searches. More than likely it's going to turn into a nationwide manhunt. That's why you see a lot of federal agencies here.
Connelly was last seen in Ring doorbell footage just outside of Vanceboro on November 4th wearing beige coveralls, a different attire than he was last spotted in. Sheriff Hughes also spoke on the extent of which they've been searching and says they and the other search parties are giving the investigation their all.
But I can just assure the public we are doing everything within our disposal. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is here doing the same. The State Bureau of Investigation and all the agencies that I named off have been outstanding here around the clock to help us. Once again, our goal is to bring a peaceful resolution. And we are going to continue our search efforts, even as it takes us out of this area.
And some residents, like Jason Jones, say they're confident Connelly will be caught soon.
Well, I feel that the Craven County Sheriff's Department, with all these extra resources, they're doing everything they can, and they're going to bag this guy. They're too good at what they do. I'm not surprised I'm really surprised they haven't caught him yet. I mean, he's definitely having assistance.
Sheriff Hughes did mention the possibility of someone helping Connelly, but was not able to confirm or deny whether that is the case. But he did encourage Connelly to turn himself in.
Turn yourself in, be held accountable for your crimes.
And like Sheriff Chip Hughes did mention there, they brought in federal, state, local agencies to assist in their search efforts there. And like Sheriff Hughes did mention, he wants to thank the community for all of their help so far with tips, trying to get all of that camera footage. I know that they've seen quite a few sightings of him, not recently, but in those first few days of their search. Lots of people have been coming in with their cameras, seeing a figure or a person that looks similar to how Dominic Connelly is described. So again, if you do see anything, say something. Please reach out to the local agencies, the sheriff's office, as this search continues.
Yeah, I almost feel their pain a little bit because there's so much pressure put on the authorities and all the different agencies and departments doing the search. But I have, first, from my perspective, I have no doubt that they're putting every single thing they have into, and when I say that, I think they have a lot of resources.
They do, yes.
That they work
we've
with,
heard so many. They have drones, they have dogs, they have so many things, infrared lighting that they could see in the dark. Just a lot of resources being used, and I know this area that they're searching is a pretty difficult area to manage. It's a wooded area, so not the easiest place to search, but they're doing everything in their power to continue their efforts.
And I trust that.
Yeah.
I trust that, everything they can do, they're doing. You hope it gets resolved, but I don't have any doubt they're doing everything they can to try and bring us some closure to the situation. All right,
Yep.
let's get into the weather and talk about. Casey was asking about snow chances the upcoming overnight. And I'm going to hear that buzzword a lot. I know when I get out of work today and out and about. This is a chance for a flurry or two overnight. Now, by Eastern North Carolina standards, any time we have even a chance for a flake or two, it's kind of a big deal. Let me get you into the overnight. Here's now, or the next few hours. Clouds going to start thinning out shortly, seeing that a bit outside the studio already. And temps kind of easing into the, I mean, it's cold out. We were closer to 60 when I got to work at 1 a.m. Now we're easing into the 40s outside and trying to get back towards a 53 or a 54 this afternoon. You'll kind of hold that number near the coast, but maybe a slow creep back to the mid-50s inland. Looks nice, but it's going to be cold. Cloud-free this afternoon for the most part. Low 50s and tumbling into the 40s quickly by the time you're getting out of work. So tonight got a little piece of energy aloft, little shortwave we call it, zipping overhead. That takes whatever little bit of moisture is available in the air and tries to squeeze out, in this case, a few flurries because the air is so cold. That white shading you see, that's frozen precipitation or light snowflakes and or a flurry or two. Generally, Highway 264 north, midnight to sunrise. All right, it's a little window there for a few flakes, and that's about it. That's all we're seeing here. All right, by 7 a.m. tomorrow, we're at the coldest point in this outbreak, if you will, this 2-day cold snap. Tomorrow morning, sun comes up. I think we'll have a lot of upper 20s on thermometers. Model showing a lot of 31s. I think those will be 29s. 30s, freezing temps. Frost is unlikely with the way the wind will be blowing, but certainly freezing temps, killing freeze most areas, save the immediate coast perhaps. Tomorrow afternoon, a lot of morning ceremonies going on for our veterans. Bundle up. It will be bitter cold, and it stays cold all day. Those mid 70s to upper, or excuse me, my brain wants to think 70s, those mid 40s to upper 40s tomorrow afternoon. Won't feel much more than 40 or 41 tomorrow, even in the afternoon hours. So yeah, that's some cold stuff. There's the air temps right now. Again, about 50 to 60 inland to the coast. Current wind 10 to 15 out of the northwest. You can see those winds this afternoon, 10-15. Overnight tonight, holding that 10. Tomorrow morning, sun comes up. We're hitting 15 to 20 on the wind. So you walk out and the thermometer says 30, then you get hit with a 15-mile-an-hour wind, and the wind chill generally feels like 22 or so tomorrow morning. That is some cold air. Here's that wind chill tracker. That's what I wanted. Wants those numbers down, 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 down. Upper teens, probably not. Maybe though. Sunrise tomorrow, a 19. A few inland spots, and then you can see the low 40s tomorrow afternoon. Whew. In mid-January, I'd be like, okay, we expect this. Mid-November, a little early for this kind of cold snap. Killing AM freeze late tonight, tomorrow morning. First alert weather day, the red shading for the overnight. And then we get into late week. We'll climb out of this quickly. Nearing 60 Wednesday. We'll get there Thursday, Friday, into the weekend. Pirate game looking good. 67 sunny degrees. We'll be back close to 70 by Monday. That's our next rain chance right now. Monday of next week with a temp near 70, maybe a thunderstorm. It's a long ways out, so a lot of work to do there. Dry run after the cold snap, beauty days ahead.
Yeah, we just have to keep thinking better days are ahead. I mean,
Yep.
if you like the cold weather, here it is. Enjoy it while it's here. I'm excited for everything after this cold weather, but
yeah. Well, we love the fireplace. So,
yeah. The cozy environment that you can
Yeah.
create with the cold weather, I love that. The cold weather itself, getting out there and having to do
we
it.
picked up some firewood over the weekend,
Nice.
so hopefully one of these evenings, if I can manage to get things wrapped up early enough, get a little fire going. And again, it's early for this. I know
Right.
It's a little early to be talking about a wind chill near 19 degrees, but it's a 2-day deal. All right, so again, keep that in your head. We'll climb out of this Wednesday, and by the weekend, it'll be a distant memory.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the update, Jim. And
Yep.
thank you, everyone, for joining this morning. I know we have quite a few people in the comments this morning, so just want to say good morning to all of you there. Amanda, Melody, Denise, Barry, Bobby, Elaine, Tony. Hope you all have a really great Monday. Amanda's
Top of the morning, Tony.
Amanda's saying she thinks we're going to have a rough winter. I hope not.
Well, at the early trends last, it will be.
Oh,
but
boy.
who knows for sure? I mean, we've been below normal for a bit, so if that trend continues into the winter, it would certainly increase the chances for snow.
Right.
But I'm not jumping. Don't ink that in. Don't go home. Don't go and say, Jim says we're going to get a lot of snow. Too early to speculate on that. But the cold pattern conducive to better chances.
All right.
That's all
Well,
I'll say.
that's good to know for now. And also
Yep.
just want to say good morning to Bernice. Thanks again for joining us. You could check in again at 9 a.m. Charlie's going to be here to give you another news and weather update. Have a great day.
Bye.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.